1.0.2 has dropped, and we are in the T-10 that leads up to the new 277, and we are on mines, and I am pinging the map and telling everyone that you should get to K1. If I was in a medium tank or a light tank, that's exactly where I would go. You can totally own this map from the north spawn if you can take over that K1 position. Alternatively, if you're defending from the south side, you want to send two guys off to the 1-2 line, protecting that line as well. Now I'm in the heavy coming up this right down to the middle, and as usual, if you're in a heavy driving up to the donut, make sure you are ready for a shot on one of those mediums or light tanks that are inevitably going to try and take the donut. We've got the T-50 up there, and he's going to finish off the Type 54, but he's going to get killed by the ELC-90. Now, if you're in a heavy tank, this is the position you want to take up. On either side of this entrance to the donut, there is a held down position which I will make use of when I try to take a shot on this T-10 here. And there's a couple of Su-152 tank destroyers at the back that's going to snipe me. But as you can see, my team has made it all the way down to K1. Now all I need to do is just make sure I stay alive, try not to take too much of a risk, and wait for them to shoot this T-10 in the butt. And they're going to help me out very much so once they start doing that. But at the same time, we are going to be losing. We're down by 3 tanks already because some of the guys down in the middle have overextended themselves and try to take shots at the T-10, and they got shot at by the guys at the back. Now we've managed to claw ourselves back to 2 tanks. We're down by 2 tanks. And finally the T-10 is taken down, which leaves only that ELC in the donut area. And I look at the position and looks like I'm clear to engage him, which is exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to use my armor, take a big hit out of him, and I'm going to try and use my armor to protect myself. He's only got 3 shots, so the maximum he can do is pen me twice. And there, I finished him off. Now we are back on equal footing for a piece, and basically we are closing in from the 1-2 line. Those guys that have they have not protected the 1-2 line, so our guys have managed to take the 1-2 line. Now they are creeping up down the K line to put pressure on the Su-152s. There is also a light tank somewhere there, if I'm not mistaken. So what I'm going to do is just try to wait for my guys to apply pressure and push them back, and then I'm going to shoot them in the back while they try to leave that position right there. So I'm waiting for either the Su-152s or that light tank to run away. There he is. Take a shot at him. Well done. Now, full disclosure, I am in super try-hard mode because I am trying to finish up my XP grind so that I have 220,000 XP for my Objekt 277 when it drops, which it drops right now. So I'm shooting almost heat, 100% heat exclusively, and the heat penetration is about 340 millimeters, while the AP is good enough at 258 at top tier. To be honest with you, I should be shooting AP here, but it doesn't matter. I do want to ensure that I pen every shot, make sure that I get as much XP as possible so that I don't have to continually grind out this tank. So full disclosure, try hard mode here. The reload time is about 10 seconds, and if you're familiar with the IS-7, this does play a lot like the IS-7. Of course, this is the baby IS-7, And if you do have one of those Chinese 1114 or the 5A, this plays very similar to those two tanks, but I must say I lean towards the 1114 slightly. I prefer that a little bit better than this tank, but this tank is a keeper. If you have one of these tanks, you would tend to keep it because it is very good at its tier 9. This is only second in my opinion to the WZ 111 quadruple 14, and I enjoy this tank very much. So I get an ace tanker out of this game because I think I do like maybe 4,000 damage and 3,000 spotting or something like that. But that's how you play this tank. If you're in top tier, you are going to have a very good game. Press that W key, keep applying pressure, keep trying to use your armor to bounce, and don't be afraid to take some damage while you deal some damage. 440 alpha on the gun is really good on this tank, and the aim time is about 2.5 seconds. It's really useful. For its tier, it's really sufficient. Although it only has 5 degrees of gun depression, it does the job very well indeed, and it's one of the best heavy tanks, if not the best, some say, in tier 10. I think I get about 10,000 WNA on this tank. It's a really good game I had in this game. Of course I was top tier and I was firing full heat, so there you go, ace tanker. And also a couple of badges like the high caliber and stuff. So there you go. And let's have a look at that spotting. I'm interested. There you go. Not that much of spotting, but I was out in the front doing my best. So anyway, hope you enjoy your grind and get your 277 as well. And I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, man. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.